This is why they're some of the best athletes in the world. I'll stub my toe. I'm like, I'm out.
Yeah, seriously.
I'm done. You know, she's, you know, her ACL and still competing.
And USA Women's Hockey has already won.
Yeah.
And I'm just so, I'm a total Winter Olympics family. So
right.
We love
I
all the
love
winter
it. We
sports,
found something you love.
Yes.
There we go.
Yes, we
Bring it
love
on.
figure skating and skiing
It is
and
fun.
Singing,
Right.
and we love you too, and we love the forecast you're giving us this weekend. It's going to be a nice one.
It's going to be sad to actually spend the day inside on Sunday.
Right.
So maybe you could like open up the windows while you're watching the Super Bowl, you know, because it's going to be so beautiful and you're going to want to take advantage.
Bring it on.
Because guess what? The rain is coming back as we head into next week. So we are going to be looking at some big changes as we push forward. And we're already starting to see us chisel away at those 80s and 90s today. Strong onshore flow. Look at this, folks. Clouds. We haven't seen many of those in the last few weeks as well. So we've got that marine layer pushing through, and you can see pretty much all throughout the South Bay down into Orange County is where the thickest of fog is this morning. And we will continue to see that as we push forward into the next few hours. We'll get a little bit of hazy sunshine this afternoon. Don't worry, but our temperatures are going to be significantly cooler than what we saw over the last couple of days. So temps right now are actually quite nice, and that's because we've got clouds out there. So we've got a lot of 50s and 60s. Clouds act as a blanket, and they help us keep our overnight temperatures a little bit toastier. And so as we push forward, we'll lose a little bit of that, and so we'll go back to more of those crisp mornings and warm afternoons this weekend. So tomorrow morning we'll have a little bit of fog as well, but then just absolutely top 10 weekend on Saturday and Sunday, setting ourselves up for a couple of systems that are going to be rolling in next week and next weekend. That'll give us a chance a few times to get a little bit of that rain in here after 6 weeks of nothing. Next few hours in San Fernando Valley, partly cloudy skies. You'll be at 62 degrees by 10 o'clock in the morning. So let's take a look at our highs as we move into this afternoon. What a difference a day makes. 24 little hours, and we are seeing a significant change. 72 for the high in Woodland Hills today. You folks topped out in the 80s yesterday. 72 in Santa Clarita and Simi Valley. 69 in Santa Monica, as well as in Manhattan Beach. Heading to the South Bay, 68 in Long Beach. 71 in downtown LA. 210 corridor, Pasadena at 71 as well. Let's head over the Santa Anas and over here into the Inland Empire, and we can see no 80s around as well, with 72 for the high in San Bernardino, 73 in Ontario, 74 in Lake Elsinore, and in the OC, 68 in Santa Ana, 66 only in Huntington Beach today, 71 in Anaheim. And we are seeing temperatures pretty much where they're supposed to be for this time of year, just a touch above average. And we are going to be cooling down even more so next week. But for the weekend, we're warming things up. So as we head into the LANOC Metro, it's going to be 80 degrees on Sunday. That is our last day in the 80s for probably a while. By the time we hit our storm system coming in, we're going to be at 66 degrees by Wednesday. So it's a big switch, and we are going to be looking at that all due to this area of high pressure that's going to try to nuzzle closer to us this weekend, warm us up briefly before we see that jet stream finally dip low enough to give us a chance for a couple of rainstorms coming in next week, which we can see very well here on our 7-day forecast. So about a 40 to 50% chance of rain on Tuesday and Wednesday, diminishing by Thursday, but stellar weekend. Look at that. It is beautiful, sunny. Get out there and enjoy it before the rain moves in. Kalyna?
All right, Marina. Everybody, as you get ready for the weekend and your morning commute right now, certain areas look great, like Orange County. We're seeing overall really great speeds. Same deal with certain spots in the IE this morning. But this crash in Riverside is still here. 60 west at Day, carpool and 2 left lanes are blocked off. Caltrans camera is staying steady. I mean, this is the activity we've seen for the past hour and some change when it comes to the stretch. Tow truck's still there trying to get the cars out of the way, and drivers are trying to move around this. It'll take you 22 minutes from Paris over to Day. 91 west, Tyler to the 241. That's just a 27-minute ride. Most of the traffic is between the 15 and the 241, but the rest of the IE looks great. Orange County, you are so quiet. And LA, can we say Friday light? Because the only spots that are really slow, the 405 freeway approaching the 101 and that 110 in both directions. We do have a crash though southbound 110 before Manchester, left lane blocked off, but that is just a 6-minute ride as you leave the 10 freeway and head down to Manchester. Chris, back to you.
Have a great tip or story idea? Maybe you want to share breaking news video. Just text the desk. You can even ask us questions or express concerns about what's happening in your community. Text the desk at 818-221-2222.
We are Southern California. We are yours.